Alright, you guys, so it ain't really shit to talk about today. So I went on Instagram and Facebook and I just asked for suggestions because I really didn't even feel like doing the top of the blogs this week. I didn't do one last week. And I know how some of y'all can be. After I stop posting some videos, y'all be like, forget it, won't be checking for no videos no more. So I was like, I guess I better do something today. So today is going to be a special top of the blogs. This is going to be viewer request. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about all the shit that you guys told me that I should talk about. It really ain't none of it news, but I guess I'll go on and talk about it. So this is just a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. Alright, you guys, so let's see. Porsha and Kordell drama. Alright, let's talk about the Porsha and Kordell drama. Even though I've already talked about the Porsha and Kordell drama a million times, let this be 1,000,001. We already know what's going on with Porsha and Kordell. They are in the middle of what looks like it's going to be a pretty messy and not too amicable a divorce. Kordell is feeling some kind of way about the fact that Porsha is out making money and promoting and doing whatever it is that she's doing at different clubs and spots like that. However, she is still saying that she needs money from him to live from. Okay, and his whole point is, like, she's working, she's an able-bodied woman who's working, she's a celebrity, she's on a hit TV show, she can pay for her own damn place at this point. And yeah, I guess she could, but I guess Porsha's whole thing was to stick to the fact that she needed this money. She was staying in the house with him because you guys know just from watching War of the Roses that you have to, you can't abandon your home. Okay, if you abandon the home, it looks like you didn't want it no more, and a lot of times the judge will give the home to the person that stayed. This is Kordell. This is Porsha and Kordell both trying to stake claim in the house. All right, so she been going out, she been having a good time, she been taking pictures and everything on Instagram, and Kordell, I guess he had enough. So bruh man changed the locks and said that she had abandoned the marital home, although it's not still marital, because I guess it is technically, they are still married, but they're not in the same room, they're not sleeping together. But his whole feeling was like, she gone all night, I don't know what she doing, I don't know who she gonna bring back up in this house, and I gotta think about the safety of myself and my child. So yeah, no, baby girl is locked out. I told her on text message to hit me up when she came on home. I get on down there and unlock the boat lock for her. I was like, ain't this some shit? You get locked out your own shit. What else is to talk about Kordell and Porsha? We all saw it coming, right? I had already told you guys how that shit was gonna go down. Yeah, like I said, I didn't think it was gonna happen that soon, but I knew it was gonna happen. So that is the drama with Porsha and Kordell, okay? Alright, you guys, so the next suggestion, which is actually a good one, is Tyler Perry's bad reviews. You guys, now I didn't watch it when it came on TV the other night, because actually I forgot about it. For some reason, I can never figure out what channel is on my damn Xfinity. So I just never remember any of Oprah. She's not in the regular lineup of my high definition channel, so I just can't never find it. Not that I was really, killing myself to get to it, because I always know that Tyler's gonna be on some bullshit, and I was right this time as well. So I just watched it. Don't tell nobody, but I just watched it at my desk. I'm just y'all, for real, I just don't know what to say about Mr. Tyler Perry. I'm convinced that Tyler Perry hates black people. I just can't. I know y'all love him to death. Okay, I know y'all gonna really be mad at me about this and everything, because it's a lot of you guys are diehard Tyler Perry fans. All that is fine and good. I admire Tyler for what he has been able to achieve, but I'm gonna tell you what, Tyler is a horrible writer. He is a good storyteller. I think that he has it in his mind what he wants, but he's not able to translate it onto paper, and he's definitely not able to get that shit up on the screen. I'm just trying to figure out, did him and Oprah sit down and polish their nails and toenails and figure out the way that they can bring every damn stereotype to the screen? Okay, I'm not even sure, is this show supposed to be serious, or is it supposed to be like a satire? Is it supposed to be like a satire on soap operas? Because it is just ridiculous. From the, you know, the white matriarch who is all knowing, who's always watching, who's hurting in the inside but is too strong to show it, to the philandering white judge who is, you know, calling up hookers, you know, to sleep with, to the downtrodden black lady who has to be the maid for these rich white people, who, you know, who says everything like, yes ma'am, and you know, I wasn't sure if we was gonna get her some fucking knee pads so she can go pick the cotton and shuck corn out back, to the extra promiscuous, you know, extra sneaky, extra conniving black daughter who is smart but she uses her sexual wiles to get ahead, to the drug addicted son who is just so mad at everybody, to the white little girl who looks like she's mixed and is probably gonna eventually be a storyline that she ain't the judge's daughter, who doesn't realize how beautiful she is. She's matronly, she wears a fucking all these clothes, like and then the music. I was just like, we just gonna have a fucking score play the whole entire time? Some old bullshit. I'm telling you guys, I was just like, oh my god, why do we have stuff like this on television? Okay, I'm really starting to wonder about Oprah. Do Oprah like black people too? Now I know her and Tyler Perry are best friends and everything, but for real, this is why we can't get quality movies, quality television shows, is because they allow this kind of shit to be put on the screen and it's represented by a black person. And I'm sorry. I just don't understand why folks would watch that damn show. I watched it, and the whole time I was watching, I was like this. Is that the face you're supposed to have when you're watching a new television show? And, you know, I was watching people on Twitter and everybody was talking about how good it was and all that. I was just like, no, it's really something wrong with us and why we are okay with this. Do you think that they would put a whole full white cast on some bullshit like this? Okay, first, that's why you ain't never heard of none of these people on this damn show. Because ain't nobody with no known fame gonna tie their name to this mess, okay? And I'm sorry. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, she think because she right that she can do. I'm not saying that. Now, I'm not saying that I could be the one that go on the show and write some shit, but I almost feel like I could. I can deal with Tyler Perry's Madea shows. I like Madea, okay? I think that Tyler Perry is good for slapstick type comedy, okay? But whenever we try to get to the drama or the suspense or the thriller or, you know, anything like that, I just be like, oh, Tyler, no! I have not seen any of his drama movies, okay? Because I just cannot, I don't know why Tyler Perry plays on so many stereotypes. It is ridiculous. And I know I'm going off on it and everything, and y'all gonna get down there and tell me how good it was and I need to give it a chance, and yeah, maybe so. But I'm telling you what, I ain't never liked Meet the Browns. I ain't never liked, what was the other show that he had? I ain't never liked this new one, Till Death Do We. What's the name of the show with the girl, Tasha, the chick from Why Did I Get Married? Yeah, that shit is horrible. I'ma fight Oprah. Next time I see her, I'ma fuck her up. I'm just kidding, Oprah. You know, if you wanted to give me a job, I sure would take it. I could shuck and jive too. Amanda Bynes. I haven't really been following the whole thing with Amanda Bynes because I'm just kind of over the white girl that, you know, goes crazy in the media. Amanda is just like all the other breakdowns we had. Ashley just actually reminded me that Paris Hilton was the first one to have a breakdown. We had a Paris Hilton breakdown. We have had a Britney Spears breakdown. We've had the Lindsay Lohan breakdown. And now we are on to the Amanda Bynes breakdown. Amanda Bynes' situation is a little different though. I am really not sure if she is orchestrating all of this stuff or if it is because, you know, social media, once social media gets a hold of something, people create all kind of false pages and different things. Now, yeah, she is tripping. Okay, y'all saw how she showed up in the damn courthouse with the wig on. It was all disheveled and in her face and everything. You know, she has said that she wants to look like Black China the stripper. She's kind of funny. She's got a little bit of a sense of humor. You know, whenever you just see somebody just, you know, purposely fucking up their own career, then you just you look at it and you be like, yeah, maybe this one is fixing to go on down the drain as well. But like I was saying with social media, sometimes you don't really know if it's really her or not that's saying these different things. Now the big thing, the last big news that happened with Amanda Bynes is that she was going off on Rihanna and saying that she was ugly and that she met her and that she looks like a dude. And surprisingly, Rihanna was very quiet about that. Like, she didn't really have no comeback. Y'all know that Rihanna will snap back on your ass in a minute. Yeah, Rihanna wasn't really saying anything, and then Amanda Bynes came out and said that she wasn't the one that was saying all these things about her. I don't really know what to believe in that case. Like, do you guys believe that Amanda Bynes was saying that shit, or if somebody else did create a false page for her? I don't know what makes these girls go crazy. Is it because they got too much too fast? Young, beautiful girls, and just all of a sudden they just can't handle the fame no more and they lose control. Like, what is it? Part of me wonders if she's just doing all this just for the attention, but I just don't think that. Fuck, I know they say negative press is still press, but I wouldn't want this kind of press. But you know, these kids today, you can't never tell what these motherfuckers is thinking. They just come up with whatever the fuck they come up with. So I haven't really been following Amanda Bynes, but yeah, I think that's a new thing, is she's saying that she's not the one who is putting this stuff out about Rihanna. What do you guys think? Beyonce butt slap. Okay, Beyonce butt slap. So I guess she's over in Copenhagen or somewhere, and she's in concert, and you know how she likes to get down to her pit with her beehive down there and kind of get close to him and all that. I was like, bitch, you gonna get enough of that? Didn't Diana Ross say they was pulling off her fingernails? Okay, Beyonce gets down there close, and one of the guys that's down there, I guess when she turns around to walk away, he slaps her on the ass. Okay, and you know, she turns around and she says something like, okay, boo, you keep on doing that, I'm gonna get you put out the concert. And I think the guy actually did get put out the concert. I don't see what's really the big deal. You get that fucking close to him. You lucky they don't yank your ass down into that pit. You getting that close, then you got to know that something like that might happen. You are fucking Beyonce. Now they're saying that Beyonce thinks she has a stalker, but I don't think that that's the reason why they think she has a stalker. There's supposedly some person that's been writing her and telling her that she killed the real Beyonce and that she's an imposter. And now this person wants to kill her. And I was just like, woo, y'all fuck around with them mollies. So yeah, I guess Beyonce is worried for her safety. Like, I don't know why I mean, I know she's trying to get some sort of semblance of normalcy, but you know what? You don't have a normal life. I would always have security around me, because you never know what these fools gonna do, especially now that you have a kid. You see how they just swarm up on you and all that? It's just absolutely no way. I would have me about 10 Juliuses around me. Ain't that Julius fine? Boy, he don't age either, do he? It's hot. Had to turn the air on. That's what you guys hear in the background. Let's see what we got next here. Oh, let's see. K. Michelle possibly leaving Love and Hip Hop. Okay, well, we already saw that coming. Anybody who was a breakout star, I knew it was either going to be K. Michelle or Joseline leaving that show and getting their own thing. Now, the whole confusion is whether or not she's supposed to be joining Love and Hip Hop New York cast, or if she's getting her own show. I have heard two different things. Now they're saying that she's going to be on Love and Hip Hop New York. I don't think that's a good look. First of all, Love and Hip Hop New York sucks ass. That show is bad, and I don't even know why they need to bring her on there. Like, what is going to be the dynamics? Is she going to chew them people up and spit them out? It's going to be terrible to see. I know that she probably needs a cast around her to react to and bounce off of, but you know what? They could build a cast around her. Look, they did it with Tamar and Vince. We ain't never even heard of them two that's on the show with Tamar and Vince until the show, right? So it's not impossible. I don't think she should go to that show. Do you guys think she should? And then they're saying that the Love and Hip Hop New York cast is having contract disputes, and they all want their contracts doubled from what they was making last season. They're saying in Consequence, Jen the Pen, I think, don't quote me, but I think they said Rocky, and the girl that wrote the book, what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about though, her. They say that they're not coming back, and now they got all these other folks that's one. Like, if you could ask me, I think all of them should go away. Can we get a whole New York cast? Maybe then K. Michelle could go on up there. I'm not surprised about it. I think it's time for K. Michelle to leave Atlanta. She done burned enough bridges out here anyway, and pissed off half the cast that she's working with now. And yeah, I think K. Michelle has done enough damage in Atlanta. Let's relocate it up north. Miguel tweet about black people being most judgmental. Yeah, Miguel has a point. Black people we are the type that will support you, we will build you up, and then we will tear you down, but then we will get back behind you, okay? Especially if it's some other nationality trying to bring you down. We will get back behind you and push you forward, even though we know you still on some bullshit. Case in point, O.J. Simpson, okay? We knew that nigga had been killed them people, but you know, we was just like, well, he black, so we tried to go on and, you know, we tried to take up for OJ. He has a point. I mean, we can be like that, and I don't think that that's a surprise to anybody. If anybody is really offended by that, then, you know, I don't think that they really realistically and truly have looked at themselves or their surroundings of, you know, just black people as a community. It was hilarious. like Miss P said, when he jumped on homegirl throat, I was just like, you know, what happened was he probably hadn't been in rehearsal, and you know, they was just like, he was like, I'm gonna jump from this stage to that stage over there, and you know, he cleared it with no problem. But see, what Miguel failed to realize is that it was gonna be people down in the mosh pit. He didn't, you know, when he was trying to do the diagram in his head and the circumference and how far was jumping and the speed that he needed to get across that fucking stage, he didn't know that it was gonna be some heads in the way. So, you know, that kind of took up some of the space that for him to land. So when he landed on old girl, I was just like, oh, she just disappeared. I was just like, now where'd the baby go? Okay, where'd she go? I laughed. It was funny to me. It wasn't nothing where I felt like, I mean, gosh, I feel like sometimes we should be able to laugh at ourselves, but then at the same point, I would not want to have been Miguel on that next day, because everybody was talking about him, and I don't have thick enough skin for the whole fucking world to be posting shit on Instagram and, you know, Facebook and Twitter and talking about it and all of that. So, I mean, I understand why he was feeling that way. Even if he hadn't jumped on old girl's neck, I still understand what he's saying. Yes, we are our worst enemies sometimes. Do you guys think that we are? Or do you guys think that black people always are? I know y'all don't think that. Okay, because I can tell y'all in some of my comments, the fact that I got a weave and the fact that, you know, I may have done a hair video here and there. I mean, folks really got problems with that. And, you know, to the point where they tell me that I don't like being black. And I was just like, I couldn't imagine really being any other color. And if I was any other color, I couldn't imagine being any other color. Like, this is what I am. I accept who I am. I fucking love a weave. And if I don't want to wear my regular hair, then I just don't want to wear my regular hair. Okay, I have hair under here. The shit ain't really fucked up. It could be better, but that's it. Y'all ain't gonna be getting me all worked up to the point where I show up on a damn video with just my natural hair looking all crazy because you guys have pressured me to do something like that. That shit will never happen here. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know, I'll show you my shit when I feel like showing the motherfucking hair. If you want to see my own hair, follow me on Instagram. I've posted pictures plenty of times, okay? But this is what we doing right now. And unless you're gonna be paying for me to get my fucking hair done every 2 weeks, and if you gonna do that, then yeah, we could talk. Yeah, I'll take this weave out and everything. Y'all gonna put it in my account. I'm getting off subject, huh? Because what was we even talking about? What was we talking about? Now see, I really got off. I got lost. Oh, yeah, black people being judgmental. So I understand what Miguel said. It's not really that big deal to me. I was not offended by what he said because I agree. Yes, we can be very judgmental. R&B divas and Hit the Floor. I did not watch either one of them. I just can't seem to get with that R&B divas. The show is good. I really do enjoy the show, but I can never remember when it's on. And I done told you guys plenty of times to tweet me or something when the shit is on, and ain't damn one of y'all did it yet. So it's hard for me to remember. I'm gonna put it back on y'all. What else do we got? Real from the show Real Chance of Love, and that he has colon cancer stage 4. I didn't watch Real Chance of Love, but I know who the two boys were. I know they were brothers and they was on I Love New York. And you know, it's just sad. I mean, what else can I say about cancer? Cancer is a horrible, 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 terrible, the worst killer around. I could go on and on about that, but I won't do it today. But I think it's bad. I think it's terrible that he has stage 4 cancer. Evidently, from what I understand, He didn't even know he was just not feeling well or something, or had stomach problems, and then all of a sudden it was stage 4, so it hadn't even grown. I mean, he waited to I don't know if he waited to the last minute or if he has like a really aggressive cancer, but it's at stage 4. They've got fundraisers and different things on the internet for him, and I just, my prayers go out to him. I really feel like many of us watching this video today are going to die from some form of cancer. I mean, everybody has cancer. And it has to be in the stuff that we eat, drink, the environment, the air, just pollution, just everything. Like, that's why, and I know it's a fucked up way to think, but I just kind of feel like, yeah, I'm going to be generally healthy. Okay, I'm not going to do anything to really harm my body, but I'm going to also do what I want to do. So if I want to eat something, then I'm going to eat it. If I want to drink something, then I'm going to drink it. I'm not going to deprive myself because, man, my brother, he was like the picture of great health. And all of a sudden he, for lack of a better word, he dropped dead at 50, like 52 years old. Just had a massive heart attack one day after he finished running. Okay, so, like, I'm not saying that it's bad to be healthy and exercise and do all of these things, but I'm not never going to be fanatical about nothing, okay? If I got a couple of little love handles on the side, you know what? Then that's just something to hold on to. Fuck, more cushion for the pushing. But getting back to the subject, I think it's horrible that he has cancer. I feel really sorry for him, and I hope, I don't really know the odds of him beating stage 4 colon cancer. I don't really know, the statistics on that type of cancer, but I pray that he makes it. I pray that he is able to, go into what is the word? Y'all know the word when it goes away. Remission, or if they're able to get it to just go all the way. But yeah, that's it. It's sad. I feel sorry for him. Charles Ramsey is getting a speaking deal. Y'all know who Charles Ramsey is. Charles Ramsey is the young gentleman who saved the 3 girls in Cleveland that was being held hostage by the Aryan guy, or whatever his name was. I think that's wonderful. Where's the fuck is he gonna speak at? The burger joint. That's right, he loved him some burgers. He was eating a Big Mac. Good for Charles. Like, I want him to, they say that he's been getting all these different reward offerings, and that he's been turning them down, and he's been saying give it to the victims and all. And now I get it. You want to help the victims, but I'm gonna need Charles to realize his situation, okay? Remember where you came from, Charles. Maybe you might want to go on and accept some of that, okay? Because you keeping it a little too real. And the fact of the matter is, if these people are offering it to you, you better take this 15 minutes while you can, because, honey, when they forget you, they will forget you. If he does have a speaking engagement, good for Charles Ramsey. I like the fact that he's street real, okay? And sometimes we need to hear from the street real people, okay? Book knowledge is great, but someone who has had a good dose of reality in the hard knock life is always good to hear from. So, good for Charles Ramsey if that is the case. I want to know where he is going to be speaking, though. And then I want somebody to post a video so I can watch it. Mother of the baby in the pipe says she did it because she was scared. Well, obviously she did it because she was scared. I mean, who flushes their damn baby down the toilet? Now, like I said, I know it's China, and evidently somebody told me that in China you have to have a permit to have a baby, and if you don't have a permit, that you can be jailed. You could be fined and you could be jailed. So, I mean, it's serious. Okay, the struggle is real, for real. I just was thinking, like, wow, I don't really know what's going on in China, but they ain't got no orphanages. She couldn't give it to nobody. We need to really look at the whole thing. Like, you got people who are so afraid of their government that they would actually think it's okay to flush their baby down the toilet. That's the bigger problem. Like, what is going on over there? I don't want to offend nobody. So if anybody out there is from China, who's lived in China, who study the Chinese in school, whatever it is, you guys enlighten me, because I know it's a communist country, and I know that, rights are different there. I don't really know. Is China's communist? Be getting up here talking, they got degrees and don't really know. You guys gave me hell when I said, did I say Europe was a country? And somebody said, no. What did I say? It was a continent? Anyway, If you guys have more information on what goes down in China, I would just really like you to tell me. Now, I already told y'all how I felt about it. I think it's amazing that the baby even made it. And I think that that baby's going to have a special life. I hope that somebody that adopts him is going to be rich and can give him something special. But because, yeah, to start your life off surrounded by, you know, shit slicing through the sides of you while you trying to get cut out of pipe. Yeah, that's got to be a special type of entrance into the world. I am just amazed at it. I'm amazed that he made it. The president had lipstick on his collar. I mean, what does that mean? The president, he had lipstick on his collar. Maybe Michelle brushed her lips up against him when she was kissing him by. Maybe he's fucking around. Like, I mean, it's not impossible, is it? He is a man. He got needs and all of that. I mean, I love Barack Obama, but I do realize that people are people first. Okay, before you the president, you a man. So, I mean, I don't think he's fucking around. I don't think he would be stupid or crazy enough to do that. He got enough problems on his own just being the black president. I hadn't even heard about this story. Like, what are they saying? Are they saying that it's somebody, you know, in the wings? Is there the girl from, what's her name on Scandal? Why can't I think of her name? What's Kerry Washington's name on Scandal, y'all? Oh, I am drawing a complete blank. What is her name? But do we have one of those in the wings? I don't think that he doing nothing. I mean, he can't be that crazy. My cousin said to talk about him and his awesomeness. I will tell you guys that I have the best family in the world. That I love all of my family in Los Angeles, and I do really miss them. I have family in Los Angeles. I have family in Seattle. This is my side of the family that I'm talking about. I do miss everybody there. They are awesome. We all have the same type of sense of humor. It is so funny on both my mother and my father's side. We actually we all are a pretty funny bunch of people. Yeah, they're all awesome. And Amir, who left that message on my Instagram, I do love you. I love all of my cousins, my uncles, my aunts, my nieces, my nephews. My dad, who is a special person to me, who's all I have now. My mom is gone. You guys know how I feel about my mom, but that's it. My family is awesome. They rock. Hot 97 and Nicki Minaj. I read a little bit about this, and I guess Nicki Minaj went on to Hot 97 and made amends with the Rosenberg guy there. You guys remember she had that big blow up with them when he was upset with the fact that she was gonna get on there and sing the Starship song that she has, and I think that's the name of it, y'all. You know, Nicki Minaj is not my favorite rapper. I remember she did the big thing and she was arguing with Flex, Funk Master Flex on the radio and the Rosenberg guy, and you know, they kind of put her on the spot. She didn't do the performance and everybody was pissed off. So she then went back a year later and she's apologized. They friends again, and then he asked her who are some of her favorite rappers, and she did name Foxy Brown. She named Lil Kim, which was very surprising. You guys know that she and Lil Kim have had a very, very turbulent non-friendship. They basically hated each other. You know, they've had their issues with each other, so it was cool for her to say Lil Kim. And then she also said Remy Ma, who I believe was her girlfriend back in the day when she was not all the way she is today, and when she was kind of like the butch lesbian girl. There's a video of her. She swears it's not her, but damn it, that is her. The fact that she ate the box, like she says in the video. Supposedly her and Remy Ma had a relationship, and she ate Remy Ma's box. Yeah, she has denied that. They have given her a full makeover. She doesn't look nothing like it, but you look at that video close enough, yeah, that is Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, you can never tell me different. Hey, you know, I'm all for people I'm all for people changing up their image and changing it up and, you know, kind of forgetting about their past. So if she don't want us to know that she was eating boxes and shit, then that's fine with me. But Nicki, you know that was you. So that was the whole thing with Hot 97 and Nicki Minaj. She's gone on there and she's apologized to the Hot 97 staff, as well as built the first step of the bridge, I guess, to her and Lil Kim maybe, you know, fixing their relationship. I would like to see them all be okay, because it ain't really no female rappers around of quality. I mean, and you know, I do think that Nicki Minaj is an okay rapper. You know, I do like Nicki Minaj, and I loved Lil Kim. Lil Kim is on some fuck shit today, but I did enjoy Lil Kim's music, and I think that she is not lost. So can we just get y'all together? Let's get all these together, and then somebody help out Foxy, because Foxy Foxy need help. Somebody on here, Hope, somebody I went to high school with, puts on here that I need to put up the rest of my book so she can finish it. And let me let you know, Hope, and everybody else out there, that it's already up. I put it up last week. And as a matter of fact, for those of you guys who don't know, who don't remember, some of my new subscribers or whatever, I have a book that I wrote called Full Circle, and it is on my blog. This is my blog spot that's on the screen here, and it's www.forwardsrocks.blogspot.com. And yeah, I put my book up. I wrote this book back right after I had Joseph, so the book is like 13 years old. It's sort of dated, and you know, it's got some things that needed to change, but I just wanted to put it up for you guys to read and just kind of get, you know, some feedback on it. Now, supposedly y'all reading it, but ain't too many people feeding back on it, so I don't know if that means y'all didn't like it or not. I've got people say things, you know, people have said that they like it. I'm actually really proud of the story. I think, you know, of course it's not, I'm not a literary genius or anything like that, but I think that it was good enough story that people, you know, it held people's interest, and I was able to carry it all the way through. So I'm just letting you guys know that my book is up, and it's only going to be up for a couple more weeks, and then I'm going to take the whole thing down. So if you guys want to, you know, read my book, Full Circle, and like I always say, now keep in mind that I'm an artist, so I'm sensitive about my shit. You guys go on and read it, and let me know how you guys feel about it. But yeah, Hope, it's been up. It's been up for about a week now. Oh, Miss S. Murray said something about J.R. Smith's Wang Wang out. I guess it's a picture going around on the internet of J.R. Smith's Ding Ding. Oh, no, I have not seen that. But I sure would like to see it. I bet you that shit is gold encrusted with diamonds running down the side of it, the way these women be acting. I haven't seen it, but you guys know I can always appreciate a good peen pic. Y'all remember Chris Brown? I was like, damn, that's why that fucking Rihanna is crazy like she is. Ooh, that Chris Brown is nice, and I know I need to stop talking about it so much because he just a baby and everything, but I was just like, okay, yeah, Chris, I see you. Who else peen pictures have we seen? Of course, we've seen Ray J's, and Ray J's dick was very odd. It looked like a sausage that wasn't properly distributed in the casing. That shit was sort of big in spots and small. I was like, the fuck is wrong with him? Is he hard? Is it halfway there? Like, why is lumpy like that? And we saw Stevie J's dick, and yeah, Stevie J is something nice too. I was just like, okay, Stevie, you doing that right? That's why that fucking made me crazy. See, that's, I done told y'all how Ding Ding make you go crazy. And when we get these pictures out of how it looks, then we get a better idea why all these women can't act nothing else but a fool. So no, I haven't seen the J.R. Smith pictures, but if anybody has access to that, let me know where it is. It's probably on Media Takeout. I never go on Media Takeout. Yeah, y'all, somebody go on and hook old Rocky up with the J.R. Smith peen pics. Y'all, that was fun. I didn't even have notes. I just went on through my Instagram. So whoever posts something on my Instagram or Facebook page after 2 o'clock, I'm sorry I didn't get to your subject, but that's it. I know it's going to be a lot of jumping around in this video because all of my little segments was only like a minute and a half or 2 minutes long. I ain't really had that much to talk about, but except for that Tyler Perry. I still want to fight somebody over that show. That's it, y'all. We do this every single week. So you guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and you guys remember to come back. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.